Well, good morning, Mark. Come up to show day now. I don't think we can improve much on Tuesday. Just quickly first, the Cup horses came through well. Obviously they're running in the free-for-all, but are you happy with the way they came through their race?
Yeah, very happy, yeah. Self-assured, just he was the only one that probably showed signs just with his appetite that the run might have just taken its toll on him a little bit, but it was an easy decision just to pull him out. He'd drawn bad also, and we'll just focus on Auckland with him now. But the other runners of the free-for-all are all really good.
Amazing Dream's got an interesting draw in the free-for-all, Mark, behind Classy Brigade, who can get out and run, as we all know. But I guess on the other hand, you wouldn't want to get trapped on the fence if she's travelling really good at the business end of the race?
No, it's probably a nice introduction into the sort of company, Dave, and on paper, if it works out where Classy Brigade holds up, well, she's going to get a nice trip, and maybe at worst 3 back. So yeah, hopefully she'll get her chance. It's quite an exciting start in this company for her.
Yes, a 4-year-old mare. I don't think a 4-year-old mare's ever won the race, and you couldn't say that she couldn't win it if she got the perfect trip. She's so tough and determined.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. This is a toughest test, no doubt, but we think that she's ready for the assignment.
She's pretty tough because she had a hard run Tuesday, and she's obviously thrived on it or come through it, which she wouldn't be there otherwise. Really tough mare.
Oh, she certainly is, Davey. When she won the Oaks, she won a New Zealand record in Auckland, and I said to Nat, I'd be reluctant to back her up in the Derby unless you were 100% happy with her. So I said, we'll talk in a day or two, and Nat rang me. She's just jumping out of her skin. So, she ended up breaking her own record the week later in the Derby when she won that as well.
Yes, quite, truly amazing. Is Spankham probably the hardest to beat in the race? The pick of ours?
Of our 3, you've got to respect what he's done. Great run in the Cup from where he was, and the work he did to get round to the lead and hold on for second was a great run. So, yeah, for us at that level, he's a proven campaigner.
And Ashley Lopez, he just turns up every week, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
He hasn't got a very good draw.
No, he's out wide as well, and he's probably either going to do a little bit of work at some stage of the race, but another good run of the Cup, and he'll be thereabouts too.
You start with our team anyway, with Go Paddy. Mark has got quite an ordinary draw, but 2,600 metres, I guess, gives you a few options. He's a big, rangy horse. Is he still developing, or are you pretty happy with where he is?
No, I think he's actually still developing, but I think the distance will suit him, and he can keep trucking. So you could sort of put him in the race at any stage, and he'll keep going. So yeah, he's in a good place. I'm happy with his work.
Yes, you've put a lot of work into him, Mark, and obviously you've had to wait with him a bit like it's all in faith, because he looks as if he's got scope, but he's coming to it now. He go on to Auckland after this?
Probably not. We'll probably just stay around here, I think, with the racing there, and he's probably a horse we'll be looking to move on, so if there's any agents interested in a 4-year-old, he'd be on the market.
Yes, and should be an attractive proposition. We've got First Class and Shan Noble with nice draws in their races. You go back on Shan Noble, who had not much chance from the draw the first day and had a reasonably quiet run. Would he be the harder of the two to beat?
I would say he would. First Class has been off the scene for a little bit of time now, and he's only had 1 trial back, so he is in a good place, and I think he'll be in 3 First Class, but I'd favour the other horse. He's had the racing under his belt, and he seems very well. He's come through Tuesday very, very well.
Do you think Delightful Dude might have to settle for second to Pace and Pride after the way he went on Tuesday? Pace and Pride ran a very good race.
Yeah, he ran a very good race. He ran home strong from sort of midfield, and a lot weaker company here tomorrow night, and you'd think he'd be a winner on paper.
And Delightful Dude, you're happy with him though? He's doing okay.
Yeah, look, I'm very happy with him. Yeah, I wouldn't say probably couldn't win the way he's working, but I wouldn't expect to beat Pace and Pride.
Beyond words is Natalie's drive for another good drive for Natalie on the day. Lovely draw. Probably the Need You Now is going to worry you most, but she did have a hard run on Tuesday, holding out Amazing Dream.
Yes, she did have a hard run, and yeah, you wonder if that might just take its toll a little bit, and also a wide draw to contend with for her. But our mare's done really well, and she trialled up nice at the Cup trials, so she's in good form, and I think she'd be right there at the finish.
Indeed, and Aquasancta has a better draw today. Just had to do a bit too much Tuesday.
Yeah, Tim was of that opinion after the race, so he did come through the run really well, so seems nice and bright, so we'll go ahead and he can put runs in like that, but Tim was of the opinion he probably just made him do a little bit too much.
Yes, so are you prepared to say on earlier in the week, Mark, you gave us Ashley Locas as a bit of value, and he paid more than Self-Assured paid to win. So what would you hand out for Friday for a wee bit of value, or a good thing?
Look, I think they're going to all be pretty short.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. If there was one that probably be at win value that might get there, could be Delightful Dude.
And how soon after this meeting, Mark, will you be looking to sending horses north again? Will it be towards the end of the month, or will you be sooner than that?
I think the first night up there is the 4th of December, so we usually make our plans after this week, and that's what we'll be doing early next week, and making our plans, and I expect we'll have 10 or 12 to travel north for the meeting.
Just finally, we've got one change going pretty well in Queensland, Mark. I mean, you're not training him over there, but he's still one of our horses. Is he likely to stay there through December?
Yes, he is, Dave. They are going to target one of the lead-up races to the Blacks of Fake, and he'll take on the big boys there, and we'll make a decision after he faces them whether Vicky and Shane think he's up to racing in the Blacks of Fake. But I think he'll have another 2 runs before that, and as I say, take on the big guns and then see how he acquits himself before we make a call on whether he'll take on the Blacks of Fake.
Would Turn It Up be taking on those sort of races?
Yes, he was supposed to be in this week, but unfortunately they didn't get the numbers to get the field away, so I'm not sure what plans Vicky's got for him at present, but the Blacks of Fake's the main aim.
And finally, Princess Tiffany, have you had any update on how she's progressing from a little setback?
Just from Braden on Tuesday that he'd been speaking to Dean, and she was over a bug, and Dean was happy with her, but that's all I've had.
Okay, well, I don't think we need to wish you too much good luck Friday, but hope your luck continues. Thank you, Mark.
Good, thanks, Dave.